Greetings, YouTube. So there's a red cap that needs a heart. He literally is waiting for a new heart. But the hospital has decided not to give him the new heart. Why? He's refusing a vaccination. Now, this may be the most egregious example of cognitive dissonance I have ever encountered in my life. Getting a heart transplant done is one of the most complex operations known to man. The only thing more complex is when they do a heart-lung, they do the whole thing at once. That's more complex. But a heart transplant is the holy grail of transplant concepts when it was being researched. The idea that you could be able to take a heart from one human being and give it to another human being so that they can continue their life. A marvel of medical science. And even if you survive the process, and it's not guaranteed, you're going to be on a regimen of drugs for the rest of your life to make sure that your body doesn't reject the heart. Because even if it's a perfect match as far as, blood type and everything like that, and even if it's coming from a relative, there's a really good chance your body just going to say, nah, sorry, I'm not happy with this. So you are going to be under medical observation and intensive care forever. But you could live another 20, 30 years. Again, a marvel of medical science. You are entrusting your life literally in the hands of a group of people who are going to crack you open, wire you to machines that will keep your body functioning, keeping your brain oxygenated, while they remove your heart and put a new one in. It's mind-boggling, the degree of skill and technology required to accomplish this. And anyone who is on a list understands this. They have been vetted to be a good candidate for this process because, let's face it, hearts don't grow on trees. If you're willing to do that, willing to entrust your literal heart in the hands of a surgical team and the support staff that are going to help them and you for the rest of your life, explain to me why you can't grasp the concepts of vaccination. One of the greatest operations ever designed by humanity. You're okay with that. You're 100% on board with the idea that you're going to have to be on a regimen of drugs and medical support for the rest of your life. You're all set with that. You're down with it. But a vaccination is just one step too far? That's the point where you're going to go, yeah, no, I can't do it. Sorry. New heart, I'm good with it. But a vaccination? The most well-understood form of medical science that's known to humanity? The very beginnings of the true science of medicine was the vaccination concept? Vaccinations that were required, in some cases, by George Washington for his troops. This is not a new piece of science. We understand this. We've been researching mRNA vaccinations for 20 years. But no, you're not okay with that. You're willing to say, I would rather die than get vaccinated. Can somebody make that make sense? Anybody?